There's been a new twist in the case of missing New South Wales toddler William Tyrrell, with the lead detective removed from the investigation. For more, we're joined by 7 News reporter Samantha Brett. And Sam, why has he been taken off the case?
Eddie, good morning. Well, certainly this is a shock development, especially considering that Gary Jubelin is one of the most celebrated, most high-profile detectives that we have in New South Wales. And for anyone who's been following the William Tyrrell case would know he has been working tirelessly and passionately on this case ever since the little 3-year-old boy went missing from his grandmother's front yard in Kendall in 2014. But New South Wales Police have now confirmed that he has been kicked off that case.
On the 16th of September 2014, Strike Force Rosen was established to investigate the disappearance of William Tyrrell. The Strike Force consisted of 14 detectives and analysts working full-time to solve the case. Gary Jubelin was the lead detective.
I'm Detective Chief Inspector Gary Jubelin from the New South Wales Police Homicide Squad. I'm leading the investigation into the disappearance of William Tyrrell. As you know, William Tyrrell disappeared 3 years ago from his grandmother's yard at Kendall. Despite extensive investigations over the past 3 years, at this point in time the matter has remained unsolved.
He joined the New South Wales Police Force in 1985 and led major investigations of crime, including the murders of Terry Falconer and the Boroville children.
Terry Falconer's wife Liz was so distraught she could only manage a word of thanks.
Is there anything you can say about this? Would you like to thank the police at all?
Yes, thanks very much to the police for everything they've done.
She'd just come within metres of the men who killed her husband in 2001. 8 years later, Anthony Parrish, the mastermind behind the murder, was arrested at a McMahon's Point cafe. Today, he was jailed for a minimum of 18 years. Matthew Lawton, at least 15, and Andrew Parrish, Anthony's brother, got 9 years for the lesser charge of conspiring in the murder.
It's been a long investigation from the police point of view. It's been some 10 years and we're satisfied with the results.
Underbelly Badness portrayed Gary Jubelin as the protagonist. He was portrayed by actor Matt Nable. Underbelly Badness covered a number of real crimes that occurred in Sydney between 2001 and 2012.
Well, this tuno gig's not much of a job, really. Nah, I don't know how much longer I'll stay.
I'll give you a hand with that. Get in here. Move! I have had it with you, all right? I have given you every opportunity to succeed in this job, and on every occasion you've spat in my face. On every single time. Shut up! Why aren't you late? Every time I ask you to do something, it's always a problem. And every time I see you're eating some sort of fucking cake. Shut up! You just said there you don't know how long you're going to be there. You know, I'll tell you how long you're going to be there. None at all. Fuck off! Move!
Under the direction of Anthony Parrish, a convicted kidnapper, murderer, and drug dealer, a flurry of criminal activity took place in Linfield, New South Wales. It was only due to the perseverance and commitment of Jubelin that Parrish was ever caught and prosecuted. And on that day in 2014, when Strike Force Rosen was established, a team of the top detectives in Australia came aboard and only one took up leadership, and that was Gary Jubelin.
We've had, I think it's 53 reports of sightings of William, and we're following all those up, so that is quite interesting. Also interesting is reports of persons of interest. There's probably 12 or so people that have been nominated, and I think it's 27 people that have been nominated that there's suspicion attached to. I haven't seen this, and I've been investigating crime for a long time, and I haven't seen this type of reaction. So something is resonating with the public about this. I think it's the nature of the crime, and it's basically the public saying, well, abducting a 3-year-old child is not acceptable. The information at this time now, it's a matter of us sitting down, analysing all the information and following up those leads. The type of information we're talking about is people nominating specific persons. They are suspicious of them. There's something about that person that they think it's worthwhile passing information on to police. Interestingly also, we've had a number of people say that they've been sitting on this information and for whatever reason haven't felt comfortable in coming forward. I just want to reassure the public, if they do provide information to police, it will be treated in the strictest of confidence. And so don't let fear stop you. Don't sit on it. Don't think about it. Don't dwell on it. Pass the information on to us and let us decide whether it's of interest or not.